Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Nurul Ashiki Minti Samsir. My metric number is 2106760 and in this video presentation, my group will going to present the case study 1 product design. Frito-Lay company is a PepsiCo company that manufactures, markets and sells corn chips, potato chips and other snack foods in the United States. Frito-Lay originated as two separate companies, the Frito Company and H.W. Lay and Company, in the early 1930s until merging in 1961 to form Frito-Lay Inc. Frito-Lay Inc. and the Pepsi-Cola Company combined in 1965 to become PepsiCo. Frito-Lay has been a wholly owned subsidiary of the PepsiCo since that time. PepsiCo is the world's largest snack food business through Frito-Lay, with sales of its product accounting for 40% of all savory snacks sold in the United States and 30% of the non-US market in 2009. Frito-Lay North America accounted for 25% of PepsiCo's yearly revenue in 2018. Question 1. What are the sources of pressure on firms such as Frito-Lay to reduce their environmental footprint? The impacts of industrialization as well as the rising human population are driving an increase in natural resources usage, which leading resources to be used on an unusual scale. Consumption of resources resulting in a decrease in overall operating expenses, which is the major reason why many businesses are looking into and migrating to more eco-friendly management in the hopes of minimizing their environmental footprint. On that account, operating expenses in companies like Frito-Lay would rise parallel with the expansion. Sustainable business and savings will have increased as it is viewed as an incentive for further productive improvements. As a result, reducing resource consumption while also cutting costs and bringing sustainability to the business is a good answer for humanity, the business, and the planet. Moreover, many consumers are becoming more observant regarding the eco-friendly product these days, indicated by the recent studies by Jo-Hyun Park and Sejin Ha. For instance, from what I see these days, the small business nowadays is familiar with using custom packaging from the well-known company like No Issue Company, which generate eco-friendly and sustainable packaging. As a result, consumer demand is putting pressure on companies like Frito-Lay to decrease its environmental footprints. Even the company's goal also zero balance of waste to the landfills. Therefore, the pressure to preserve energy and resources comes from inside the company as well. This has fostered the company to comply with its interest to obtain sales. Plus, because more and more investors are becoming increasingly concerned about the environmental performance of a company they invest in, company reputation is a significant element in why companies are opting to decrease their environmental footprint. Large manufacturers and retailers are also utilizing their buying power to pressure suppliers to adopt more environmentally friendly practices as a result of greater customer awareness. There have been trends in the business sector since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, and green is now the in thing and is even becoming a lifestyle for many customers who are making healthier food choices and selecting companies that are in line with healthy operation as well. Lastly, after years of practicing the eco-friendly management, Frito-Lay also one of the companies that passed the entry criteria for the EPA Performance Track Program conducted by the US Environmental Protection Agency. The program that begins in the mid-2000 is the program that only recognizes the company that showing excellence in environmental management and committing to above average goals for ongoing environmental progress. The criteria for passing the performance track are implement environmental management system EMS in place, commitment to continuous environmental improvement, community outreach and reports on progress, and history of sustained compliance. At a flag raising ceremony, the EPA honored Frito-Lay Orlando for their accomplishment. Frito-Lay Orlando factory is one of just 21 in Florida to obtain performance track certification. This adds to the source pressure of the Frito-Lay company towards green manufacturing and sustainability management. Because of this program, Frito-Lay gains recognition even more and carry their brand name worldwide.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Lila Tusas Kita binti Nurizam. My matrix number is 2106760296 and today I'm going to present case study 1, question 2 and question 3. Question number 2. Identify the specific techniques that Frito-Lay is using to become a green manufacturer. The specific techniques that Frito-Lay is using to become a green manufacturer is first, green chips, where Frito-Lay's design variety of elements which is scorecards and customized action plans that empower employees and recognize the achievement in order to reduce energy consumption among employees. Second is energy efficiency. Frito-Lay built over 50 acres of solar concentrators to generate solar power that can be used to replace electricity power and can be converted to heat that can be used to cook sun chips, so that it can help lighten some of the stress currently on the Northeast power grid. Next is preservation of resources. For each batch of snack meat, Frito-Lay can reduce roughly 21% of electricity use, 33% of natural gas, and almost 40% of water. Through 2017, Frito-Lay wants to continue reduce their water usage by another 75%, natural gas for additional 50%, and 45% for electricity use. Besides, Frito-Lay also reuse and recycle, where they're installing high-tech filters that can recycle the water that used to rinse and wash potatoes. It also recycles corn byproducts to make Doritos and other snacks. Starch is reclaimed annually, treated, and sold for other uses, primarily as animal feed, and leftover sludge is burned to create a methane gas to run the plant boiler. Then, Frito-Lay also use vision system, which is help to remove defect, other or overfried product, and zero valence waste to local community where the waste will send to farm for feed. Moreover, Frito-Lay also use fuel by use biomass boiler that will burn agricultural waste and provide additional renewable fuel. The uses of electric trucks and vehicles also help in reduce fuel consumption. Lastly, a few of Frito-Lay sites achieve a certification that recognize building or communities that implement strategies to improve environmental and health performance called LEED Gold status. Question 3. Select another company and compare its green policies to those of Frito-Lay. Kellogg's has been known to set ambitious goals, and their most recent is nurturing our planet by supporting farmers, biodiversity, and climate. First, Kellogg's created the Kellogg's Origins program to build partnerships with farmers that support their climate, social, and economic resiliency. Kellogg's work with their ingredient suppliers, research institutions, and non-profit organizations around the world to provide farmers and workers in their searching regions with training and technical assistance as they need to improve farm productivity, regenerate soil health, protect species and habitats, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and improve their livelihood in ways that protect and respect human rights. By the end of 2030, Kellogg's goal is to reach 1 million farmers and workers, including smallholders and women, with programs focused on climate, social, and financial resiliency. As of 2020, Kellogg's hope their programs have reached more than 440,000 farmers around the world. Next, Kellogg's also implement innovative cover crop program that could help protect soil and protect against climate change. Through a partnership with the Nature Conservancy and Upper Big Blue Natural Resources District, they are providing labor, technical support, and financial assistance for cover crop seed and soil analysis costs. Starting in 2020, 11 Nebraska farmers who farm about 10,000 acres have tested interseeding cover crops in their cornfields to trial the new practice. However, Kellogg's and Frito Industry for Environment are similar in both companies, where they have recycled and reused their packaging to ensure the environment always safe. That's all from me. Thank you.